Well, Rick Atkins has been staked to a 2-0 lead as we head to the bottom of the second. Alex LaForestier will lead things off. He was at bat when Charles Middleton got picked off first base. He'll be followed by Carter Hayes and Hunter Skilperud. 4, 5, and 6 in the Tiger lineup. Krambeck in on the grass at third. First pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. LaForestier off to a very good start. 7 for his first 19, 368 average. 5 runs batted in. That one bounces up there. 2-1 on the Pacific cleanup hitter. LaForestier hails from Sacramento, just up the road. Leans away from that pitch inside. It's now 2-1. Freshman's 2-1 over the head of Forestier. He's now in the driver's seat at 3-1. Forestier 0 for 3 last night in the series opener. Did have a walk. And he draws a leadoff walk here to begin the bottom of the second. First base runner of the game for the Tigers, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Carter Hayes.
First baseman number 3, Carter Hayes.
Hayes 4 for 15, 267 average. 2 runs batted in on the season. LaForestier, pretty good sized lead over there at first. Pitch home. Inside for a ball. LaForestier has 2 of the 3 stolen bases on the season for Pacific. He's 2 for 3 in that category. Atkins gave him a quick look. Comes home. Fastball missed high. 2-0. Head coach Rob Bishop is going to make a trip to the mound. He's in his 4th season with the Jackrabbits. Record of 73 and 81. He's also coach at the junior college level, Division II. He has amassed 622 career wins. Having a word with his freshman pitcher, making his 2nd start. Just joining us, Jackrabbits jumped out to a 2-0 lead, top of the second on a 2-run homer. Derek Hackman, his first of the season, he went opposite field. And those are the only runs so far here as we play in the bottom of the second. Meeting is over. Hayes will step back in with a 2-0 count. The 2-0. That's in there for a strike. Now 2-1. Last night, Pacific stranded 10 runners. They had several opportunities, just couldn't get the big hit. The 2-1. Low and inside, now 3-1. In their 3 wins, Pacific has scored 36 runs. In their 2 losses, they have 2 runs combined. 3-1 on the number 5 hitter in the lineup. Checks his swing, ball 4. So back-to-back walks to begin the bottom of the second. That'll bring up the designated hitter, Hunter Skilperud. Did not play last night. Oh for 3 on the season. Steps in with a couple of runners aboard. Middleton at second, Hayes at first. Both reached via walk. Right now the plate's dancing around on the freshman Rick Atkins. Hunter's from Bay Area, Gilroy. That's the South Bay. The 1-0 to him. In there for a strike. Even up now at 1-1. Luke Price waits on deck. They're in at the corner, still expecting a bunt. There's been no signs of it so far. The 1-1. That ball's hit well to left field. Looking up, and it is gone. A 3-run shot. Hunter Skilperud. Boy, there was no doubt about that one when it's left his bat. His first home run of the season and his first RBIs of the year as well. And with one swing of the bat, the Tigers back on top 3-2. Still nobody out. That'll bring up the right fielder, Luke Price. Second home run of the season given up by Atkins. Off-speed pitch in there for a strike. 1-1. And now down to the count 1-2. Lanes away from it, inside. Count now even up at 2-2. Price 4 out of his first 18, 222 average. He's have 3 runs batted in. Throw down to first, and he's retired for the first out here in the bottom of the second. First strikeout for Atkins, and that'll bring up the catcher, Jeremy Lee. Lee came on last night late in the ball game and replaced Bryce Kirk, who was a little bit banged up. So a day game following a night game. Kirk gets the day off. Lee gets to start. Looks at the first pitch for a ball. It's 1-0. Popped up. Foul territory. Crambeck giving chase, as is the shortstop Steiger, but that one's going to get back out of play. Both teams playing long ball here in the second inning. Derek Hackman went deep for South Dakota State, 2-run homer. But then Hunter Skilperud answered with a 3-run shot for the Tigers, and they lead at 3-2. Both home runs out to left field. That is where the wind's blowing, about 10 miles an hour. Bounces up there. Now 2-1 on the starting catcher. And the 2-1. Way outside, 3-1. Well, his first start, Atkins did not make it out of the 4th inning. Popped up behind home plate. That will not be playable for Hackman. Full count on the number 8 hitter in the lineup. Left-hander wheels and deals. And the payoff pitch misses inside for ball 4. Third walk of the inning issued by Atkins. And there is activity now in that Jackrabbit bullpen. Cannot see who it is from our vantage point. So now lead the runner at first. Wyatt Hoffman steps in. Shortstop hitting ninth. Possible sacrifice situation. Doesn't show bunt. Watches the first pitch in the dirt for a ball, 1-0. Hoffman making his third start of the season, just 1 for 8. $125. And the 1-0 to the number 9 hitter with the runner going, popped up. So trying to play a hit and run. Lee had a very good jump over at first base. The 1-1. Now it's 2-1. A very deliberate pace to this one so far. And the 2-1. Upstairs, fastball, 3-1. Popped up on the infield. Foul territory. Hackman with his mask off. Now he's waved off at the last moment by the first baseman, Drew Beasley, who has it for the second out. Second out of the inning, and now top of the order, James Arkawa will step in. He's 0 for 1. Throw to first, diving back in safely is Lee. Arkawa handles the bat pretty well. Let's see if interim head coach Chris Rodriguez might put another hit and run on here. Well, he wasn't sure which way he was leaning that time as he was diving back. Inside to the leadoff man, 1-0. Arakawa waits the 1-0 instead of throw back over to first. After a skill perch, 3-run homer here in the bottom of the second has given the Tigers the lead. The 1-0. Hit off the end of the bat, a little squibber, and just off the glove of the first baseman, Drew Beasley. Like it had a weird top spin. And Beasley couldn't corral it. The 1-1. Runner goes. Throw down to second is not in time. It's a stolen base for Jeremy Lee. So a 2 out. The Tigers have a runner now in scoring position. First stolen base of the season for Lee. And 2-1 now in Arakawa. That one's in the dirt. Hackman does a nice job of blocking it. Now he's going to go out and have a word with his pitcher. It's been a struggle so far for the freshman Atkins here in the second inning. And he's walked 3, allowed a 3-run homer. And there's a runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he's down in the count 3-1 to the leadoff hitter, James Arakawa. McClanahan waits on deck. The 3-1 from Atkins. That misses ball 4. So the 4th walk of the inning issued by Atkins. And that looks like that's going to be the end of the afternoon for the freshman.